I did find out recently that I had to lose weight. Here's how I found out. Here's what happened. Okay, when you first go to a gym, you're not looking for a great gym, you're looking for a great deal, right? You're looking for a place that's not gonna charge you an arm and a leg. So I went to the most ghetto gym in the world. It didn't even have a name, it just said gym above a door. It was embarrassing. So I'm at this ghetto gym my first day, and I'm running on the treadmill. And if you've been to a gym, you already know the trainers come by and they try to sell you packages. That's their job. So I'm on the treadmill, and this tiny little paperweight of a woman walks up to my treadmill, and she's like, "Excuse me? Excuse me? I just wanted to alert you of some of your target areas." I'm like, no thanks, I'm good. You can just keep it moving. She's like, "Well, you probably want to work on your stomach because it's a little flabby and your thighs are kind of big." I know. I was like, "Ma'am, this is how people get shot in my neighborhood. For your own safety, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave now." She just kept going. She's like, "Well, here's what I do. I don't eat any carbs after 9. I don't drink any juice after 11. I don't have any thoughts, feelings, or emotions after 12. I was like, "Oh my God, someone get her a hug and a cookie. What is wrong with your life? Now go away." She's like, "No!" I remember the coolest thing I ever saw at that gym was two guys having a conversation. And one guy walked up to the other guy and he goes, "Bro, you're getting fat." And the other guy went, "True." That was the end of the conversation, guys. That was it. He accepted his weight gain with grace and moved on with his life. I could never do that with one of my girlfriends. I could never just walk up to one of my girlfriends and go, "You're really getting fat, Cindy." She'd be like, "I'm gonna go cut myself for an hour. You can just shake me out of the fetal position whenever you feel necessary." But I couldn't keep training there because I was on the road. So on the road, I went to this big fancy gym. And here's the story. I went to the gym and they sat me down for an assessment before they'd let me use any of their fancy equipment. So I sit down with the trainer and he starts saying stuff I've never heard before, like BMI charts and body fat percentages. And I was like, "Oh my God, I'm scientifically fat? I can't fight the power on this anymore. Not when there's a hypothesis involved." So he handed me a meal plan, to which I said, "No, thank you." Because no, I'm not good at dieting anymore. I'm just not. I'm not. I start off with good intentions. I do. Like, I'll start off the day and I'll be like, "Good, you had an egg white omelet, Gina. Congratulations. You had a grapefruit as a snack. That's amazing. Time for some cheesecake. I think you deserve a reward. You did a bunch of good eating." Makes sense. Makes sense. I used to be really good at dieting. I was a vegetarian for a really long time. And I don't know if there's any vegetarians here, but please don't waste your energy clapping. I know what it takes. And I was never a moral vegetarian. I wasn't like, one of those people that would lecture you if you ate something. You know what I mean? Like those people that are like, "I don't eat anything if it had a face. I will not eat it if it had a face." That just makes me want to draw a face on a carrot next time they eat a salad. And I didn't know we were broke, man. I didn't know we were broke until I was about like 13. That's when the reveal happened. Because I volunteered at a neighborhood food drive, and one of the bags was for my family. Imagine my surprise. I showed up, I was like, "Who are we helping today?" They're like, "Help yourself, Gina. Grab a bag. Get out of here." We had a good time growing up, though, man. We always had a lot of dogs in my house because my grandmother would always pick up stray dogs, which became my attitude towards men. That's right. I see some guy wandering the street. I'm like, "Are you lost, buddy? Huh? Are you lost? You want to come home with me? Huh? I have bacon at my house." We fed our dogs rice and beans just like us. The dogs would look at us like, "Damn, are we broke too? Like, what's going on? What's going on with this situation?" One thing was great. We had to be creative. Like me and my siblings, when we would play games, we had to play broke people games. Yeah, I see some of y'all chuckling. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Broke people games are games that don't require toys or money. You just had to be creative, right? Like we had this one game we used to play called Adventure. It was just us walking around a tree. You had to hold on to the tree because if your foot touched the floor, you were out. That was the adventure part. Played another game called Paperball. You crumble up a paper, you throw it to somebody, you got to keep it in the air because if it hits the floor, you're out. The floor was an integral part of many broke people games. Which is why The Floor is Lava is a historically broke person game. Some of these games are passed down from broke generation to broke generation. The Floor is Lava is one of those games. If you played The Floor is Lava and you had money, you were appropriating broke culture, and we don't appreciate that. Go to a theme park. You got the money. Why you gotta take from us? We weren't broke forever. I feel like people always panic when I say that we were broke. We weren't broke forever. My parents are Latinos. They worked really hard to get us out of that situation. You know, we went from broke to, okay, we doing all right, to, oh, we got some money now. Then back down to, okay, we doing all right. Because when broke people get money, they don't know what to spend it on. You spend it on your fantasies. We got a little bit of money, and my dad bought a boat. We lived in the South Bronx. Where shall we sail, Papa? Shall we follow the pissy smell to the Isle of Manhattan? Let us away to sail. I do a lot of bougie stuff now, even stuff I don't like. I get massages. I don't like massages. Being locked in a room with a stranger that's touching me, I've been trying to avoid that my whole life. Why would I do this to myself now? I had a rough massage last week, man. You ever had a massage that's so rough, you'd be like, who hurt you? Why are you taking this out on my spine? I always get so stressed out in massages because I'm either in pain or the whole time I'm sitting there going, don't fart, don't fart. Don't fart. One time I went to a Korean masseuse and she said she was gonna give me an intestinal massage. I was like, that's not what you wanna do, sis. Oh, don't do that, sis. There's like 30 years of tacos in there. You don't need to, you don't wanna mess with that situation. I have a personal trainer. That's bougie. His job is to shame me into doing things. Personal trainers are like professional bullies. He still gets my lunch money, but now I gotta do a bunch of burpees before I give it to him. The bougiest thing I do is see a therapist. Oh yeah, my Latino family had a moment of silence when they found out. Because Latinos don't talk to therapists, man. We talk to Jesus or priests. That's your two options. I'm actually back on speaking terms with my therapist right now. Let me tell you what happened, though. Every year he goes on vacation for a month, which, first of all, rude. Every time he leaves, I'm like, you said no one would ever leave me again. I'm all passive aggressive when he comes back. I'm like, how was your vacation, Alan? Did you meet any new patients in Hawaii? Give me your phone. Let me see your phone. Give me your phone. Let me find out you got some side patient in Hawaii you was with this whole time. And she's just like me, some Hawaiian Puerto Rican with abandonment issues. I just feel like he should provide some sort of substitute therapist for when he leaves. Like somebody just wheels in a TV, like, Dr. Rosenthal's away this week, so here's To Kill a Mockingbird. Good luck with your struggles. He always tells me I need to respect boundaries, or maybe that was his wife. I don't know. It was 3 a.m. I was drunk. Then don't give me your cell phone number. Oh, we're working on my insomnia now. I have terrible insomnia. If you've ever had insomnia, you know how much it sucks. But what sucks even more is when you tell someone you have insomnia and they tell you how well they sleep. It never fails. Anytime I tell someone I have insomnia, somebody goes, oh my God, that's crazy, because I just close my eyes, I fall asleep like this. It's the most amazing thing in the world. I don't know how I do it. I'm like, amazing. I just fall asleep. It's so easy for me. I don't need anything. Like, I don't need tea. I don't need melatonin. I just fall asleep like this. I close my eyes.